I want you to listen to this.
But going back with
Very
Tucker,
diplomatic, yeah.
very diplomatic. But going back to the Tucker situation, and we have it here. It's not like we haven't read it. I think we even talked about it on the podcast, where what Tucker said about him. But at the same time,
everything I said, I'm not making anything up. Demonic force. I hate him passionately. We're so close to being able to
do you
ignore
want
him.
to pull up the JD Vance stuff?
No,
we can
look.
literally go through. We can literally go through every single person
he
on
called him
Trump's
Hitler.
administration.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
The producer who worked for Tucker, Alex Pfeiffer's now working in the White House. He called Trump supporters cousin fuckers. I mean, that's in the text messages too. So we could go through all of them. But I'm just telling you that there's.
So what do you think about the? Okay, so maybe let me ask this other question for you. What do you think about what's happened the last? I want to say 2 years. No, October 7th, what, 2022? 2022, right? 3 years? Is it 2022, Rob? I think it's 2022. So after that, what's happened with 2022? So what's happened with the, challenges, Israel, Hamas, woke right? You're seeing the Dave Smiths of the world. I think you've done a debate with them. I think Adam was the moderator with, was it Zero Hedge, right, which I think they do a great job.
It was the first one. It was the first ever debate of their debate.
It was the first one when it wasn't even relevant at the time. It was kind of coming up, which eventually became very big. How do you think that's going to be managed by the president? You think it's kind of like, well, leave it alone, let people have the discussions? Or, because you just saw Mike Huckabee, what did Mike Huckabee say about Israel? Did you see what Mike Huckabee said? He's like the last person to say what he said. But Mike Huckabee said something about Israel. If it's Israel before America, I have a problem with it. Can you find a quote?
Yeah, he was criticizing them not allowing more Christian missionaries to come in, and saying that that he wasn't going to stand for that as the ambassador.
Right. So some Christian organizations have been processed for decades, led to serious challenges periodically. Financially for the groups. Upon arrival in Israel ambassador, I learned that the changes in the process were creating delays, costs, and significant burdens with paperwork. After meeting with the Minister of Interior, we thought the problem was settled, but organizations continue to have issues. So,
well, they released a statement about this. And look, I respect Mike Huckabee. I know Mike Huckabee, been on his show, great guy. I like him. But your job as the ambassador to Israel is to be a representative of America. It's not to be an evangelist. And so he needs to understand that as a Christian, that Israel is a Jewish state, and they allow for Christians and Muslims to coexist there, but it's a Jewish state. And Israel has no problem with Christians coming in. They've actually said this. They have no problem with Christians coming in, and they'll give visas. You don't even need a visa. They'll allow for people to come in and do their work, but they don't want people converting Jews. And I think that's fine. I mean, they're not saying you can't be a Christian and live in Israel. You can't come to Israel and travel if you're a Christian, but look, it's a Jewish state, and I don't really think that the Israeli government has to be advocating for people to be doing conversions. I don't think that it's in the best interest of Israel. And so there's nothing not America first about that. Like, that's another country. That's Israel. Mike Huckabee is spending time as an American in Israel. It's not like, we're in the United States of America and people are being prevented from, doing their missionary work. Israel is a Jewish state. I don't
want to give this story that much. All I'm saying to you is I'm not going this direction.
Yeah, but that's just my opinion about it.
I totally get that, and I appreciate that. No, what I'm trying to say is where, today, on any given day, we're like, XYZ is funded by Israel. No, they're funded by Qatar. No, Tucker's funded by Qatar. No, Theo's funded by. No, Canada's funded by Qatar. No, these guys are funded by Israel. No, this company is. This is going back and forth with, where it's creating the story here is creating a division in the Republican Party, which may lead to a complete different candidate coming out in 2028. Could be a Thomas Massey, could be somebody that's getting behind them, could be a Dave Smith, could be a Tucker Carlson. It's opening up the gap. But what do you think is going to happen with this division within the Republican Party?
I think that, it's definitely a very profitable industry. You've talked about this extensively on your show, and I know when you called it out, all these woke right people started pouncing on you, saying, oh, look at him, he's a Zionist, oh, he's a sellout to the Jews, because you're right.
From this video, we can tell, and especially from the comments section, we can tell that BPD Podcast and Laura have been attacked by everyone who watched this video, and people are not happy because they are noting that BPD Podcast is now more of a mouthpiece for AIPAC. It always supports Israel no matter what. They never call out the genocide. They never support peace. And what we are seeing here is they try to justify that American first is Israel first. And majority of the comment section is making it clear that America first means American first. It's not about Israel. And you cannot tell us American first while you're protecting Israel first. And the people who are saying this are people who are being funded by the same AIPAC. And what we are saying today, people attacking Candace Owen and Tucker Carlson, it's funny that the same people who are attacking them are receiving money from AIPAC, or they are directly pro-Israel. People who are support Israel first, but not American first. And from what we are seeing here from this video, majority are pissed off. And BPD can say that, we can say that in this video, together with Laura, were attacked by the comment section, and people felt that these people are not representing American interests. Very funny. And especially if you understand today that this guy is from Iran originally, and the other lady is from America, and whatever they're supporting today is away from being American first because it's more of Israel first. And majority of the audience can tell this is wrong. I want you to see this and you tell me whether this is true. Do you agree that American first should be American first, not Israel first? Let me know in the comment section. I'm your host, James.